This is the part where I spit it all out and you decide what you think of me. I'm not trying to be complicated, I'm never waiting to get the last laugh. But I've been handing out benefits of the doubt, and I like a little bit back. It's just a little voice, and if you're listening, sometimes a little voice can say the biggest things. It's just my little voice that I've been missing. Looking over the precious moments, it hurts, don't it? They can cut both ways. No amount remembering, but I've been broken and the ones to blame. So my savior of self-defense taught me to sing what I can't say. It's just a little voice, and if you're listening, sometimes a little voice can say the biggest things. It's just my little voice that I've been missing. Little voice. I will be loud, I'm coming out to tell you words are not enough. I will be loud, I'm coming out to tell you noise is not enough. I will be loud, I'm coming out to tell you words are not enough. I will be loud, I'm coming out to tell you noise is not enough. It's the reason you whisper you love her alone. We've been handed the mountain tops to see from when we still die. It's just a little voice, and if you're listening, sometimes a little voice can say the biggest things. It's just my little voice that I've been missing. It's just my little voice that I've been missing. It's just my little voice that I've been missing.
Welcome to the Now Show. We are together. We are together now to see what's going to happen right now and now and now and now and now and now. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, everybody. I'm Joseph Mojo McCarthy.
Love it.
Co-host of the Now Show, which is happening when? When's it happening? When's the Now Show happening?
Right now.
Right now, right here, right now. What am I? I'm a playful polymath. I'm a creative communicator. I do music. I do writing. I do blogs and videos and stuff. I create. I am created by a creator to create, and that's why we're here to create something together. Never been done. This show that we're about to air, this actually is happening right now, has never happened before in the history of the world, in the history of the universe, and it never will again. This is a now moment, and the now moment will be gone. So enjoy it right now. Take it away, Dan. Woo!
Oh, hey. Yeah. My name is Dan Roeder. I'm the Chief Academic Officer for the David Z Foundation, where we transform lives through the magic of music. I'm also a edu creator and a PEAR-former, and I'm excited because today we have our guest, Mrs. Pixel, is from the PEAR community, and we have karaoke later this afternoon, so I'm excited to talk about that as well. But first, over to Mary. Awesome, Mary.
There she is.
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm so sorry about writing today's. Welcome to the Today Show. It is the Now Show.
Oh, I have to.
Not the Today.
I see what you did. I saw that. Okay, I
Here.
like it. I like it. That is taken. Yeah, it's the Now Show.
It's the Now Show
don't wanna get
today,
sued.
tomorrow, and the next day. Yeah, exactly. So thanks for catching that, Mojo.
No
I
worries.
apologize about that. And yeah, I'm Awesome Mary on all platforms, and I live in the beautiful state of Colorado. I am a mom to 2 amazing kids and young adults, and I love karaoke. So I'm looking forward to the
Yeah.
karaoke
Woo.
today.
Yeah, and
Yay.
let's pass the mic over to Mrs. Pixel down here, who is from the PEAR community. Tell us a little bit about yourself. And have we ever met before?
Karaoke today. I'm so excited, you guys. Karaoke's my baby. That's where my heart lives, you guys. I'm not able to make it all the time, and I'm trying to get better at that, but you know, I was consistent there for a while. Mikey Styles and I was the original setup for our karaoke's. We were doing them, I think it was it Friday?
It was Sundays.
Sundays.
Maybe Sundays.
Sundays.
Sunday.
Yeah, I can't even remember. Seems like it's been forever ago. But yeah, our format has morphed and changed. It's very fluid, and we just show up now to find our super positions with our voice.
See what you did there.
And yeah, I like it.
You show up.
Yeah.
When did you show up? Show up now.
And we're just thrilled at how this has progressed and grown, and karaoke is really becoming about supporting people and community in a very genuine, open way that it really is creating amazing bonds.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Well, we can talk a little bit about the PEAR community later, but since we're talking about this karaoke and this community bonding, I have to say I 100% agree that it's something that I look forward to every week, and it actually I can't I can't think of too many elective things that are sometime that I can get together with folks and just sing and just be myself and just it's not something where I'm like showcasing and like and saying like here's everything that I've done, look at how cool I am, that kind of thing. It's more like, hey, here's what I have to share today, and that's really the flavor of it, which has just been so cool to be a part of.
Yeah, I've been a part of it too. I just got to say how much fun it's been. I got invited by Dan originally to join karaoke as a word guy. I thought that's too fun. Karaoke, how cool is that? I didn't even know the connections and how fun it would be when I show up. Everybody's making pear puns. I could barely pair it.
You can't pair it.
I can't pair
I
it.
just can't pair it no more.
It's unparable. I got to tell you, but it's
Oh my goodness.
The parody is endless. I love it.
I know.
The parody's endless. Yes, and but the cool thing about that is the group is pretty small right now, and it will grow. But that allows for a lot of really very close knit bond where we support each other, get to know each other beyond just the music, and be able to provide positive input and feedback to people who are trying to get better at what they do at their performance, their PEAR-formance.
PEAR-formance.
Which is super fun.
See, you notice in my title right here, I'm a PEAR-former.
Yeah, that's right.
It's contagious.
And speaking of getting better on our vocals,
Ooh,
why don't you
what
talk
a
about what's happening
segue.
tomorrow?
Yes.
So
Tomorrow we actually have during this time right now, if you have this time normally open, like if you're watching this show right now, you 26 people, then you probably can come tomorrow to our free workshop, which is going to be vocalizing, and it's going to be Mrs. Pixel. I'm excited for it. I saw you're already signed up. It's going to be a throwback to the How Can I Keep From Singing days, which is a challenge where I met Mrs. Pixel. She came on day 1, and then by day 2, she was my co-host for a 30-day singing challenge. And it was just
It was epic.
It was epic. It was epic. Yeah.
Loved it.
And so we're going to do some vocalizing. We're going to do some technique, some breathing. We're actually starting with breathing because that's where all life starts. And Then we're going to learn the song Country Roads. And the really cool thing that is kind of the inside scoop, I'm working on an arrangement of it in BandLab. So everybody that comes is going to be able to join our PEAR BandLab class and then have an arrangement that you can actually put in any key you want for your voice within reason. I guess you don't want to stretch more than like a fifth above or a fifth below. I'm going to try not get like super music theory and MIDI nerdy, but it's a very flexible thing that you'll walk away with that you can actually just export it. And then you'll have a track that you can say, hey, here's Country Roads in my key. So
That's
yeah,
amazing.
I'm excited, and I'll post that in our chat, Mosa, which I'll start sharing as we pass the mic around. But go ahead, Mrs. P.
Country roads take me home to the orchard where I belong.
To the orchard I belong. Ooh,
And
where you grow.
And you get to sing it in the key of me. Everybody gets to sing it in the key of me.
But in a workshop, it's the key of we.
We, that's right.
Yes.
Back to your pedagogy, or however you say that.
There's got to be a way to like pedagogy. No, that's just not close enough.
No, it works. It totally works. You're fine.
That totally works. What are we talking about? It works.
Of course, it works because we say it does.
Oh, speaking of puns, though, it's the Vocal Eyes workshop, and we'll see the Google form that it's a very simple sign up. You just need we need your email and a pledge to your firstborn, and then the title to your private yacht, and then you're in. It's fine.
The offshore account numbers would be
the offshore, yes. Oh, and social security number. Ooh, too soon. Sorry. Wait, I'm digging a hole. Somebody help me.
Very simple. Very simple. Anyway, if you're not sure, Dan's kidding. It's just come as you are.
It's free. It's free.
Free, and
yeah.
You get to, so a lot of people I know who like to sing, but they're self-conscious about their voice. They don't know. They're like, oh, I didn't get any formal training, all that kind of stuff, or even to go to Dan's point about the variable pitch, people say, well, I like this one song, but it's way too high for me. For me, it was Steve Perry. Steve Perry is the lead singer of Journey. He sings like a girl, but a really cool rock girl, but his voice is
it's a cool rock.
His voice is above the high end of my voice. I'm like, I can never sing Journey. And then I found out, hey, you can change the key of the song. So to bring it down
there you go.
my range, and then I can be Steve Perry wannabe.
I love it. Yeah, actually, we should have Steve Perry come to the workshop. Steve Perry, if you're listening,
I have a connection. I have a connection.
You have a connection to Steve Perry?
She does. Yeah.
What?
I know.
Can you tell us?
Can he be a guest?
Yeah. So the guy, that would be awesome. So I have a good friend of mine from high school. His name is Randy Spenlove. And he is the president of Paramount Pictures Music.
She said Paramount.
Oh my goodness.
Endless puns.
And so him and Steve Perry are really good friends. And Steve Perry has recorded in Randy's home studio. And and so they know each other.
All right,
this is quantum AF, you guys.
This is quantum AF. Oh my goodness!
And he knows, and Randy knows that I want to meet Steve, and so he says, "Just come on out and visit me." And
can you bring like 75 of your friends?
Let
awesome.
Randy know that he and Steve have an open invitation to be a guest on the Now Show any day they choose.
Yes. Yeah.
I live 2 hours away from his home where he lives. I do know that much.
Which is he further south of you?
He's in by Fresno, California.
Fresno, okay. Oh yeah. Wow. This has become the Steve Perry show.
Because Steve Perry.
Clearly.
Well, I mean, it's so on brand, right?
On brand, right? Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of brands, wow. PEAR, thank you for being our sponsor of the Now Show.
Thank you.
If folks want to come and join this little gallery we have, it's the listening lounge. This is where you can actually sign up easily for the vocal workshop. So you can just follow that QR code over here down in the bottom right of your screen. If you're an iPhone, you can just like force press it or like take a screenshot and then force press it. And Androids, I don't know, but I think you can do something like that. or just go to chatmosa.com and look for the giant pear. It's Pepe, but he's a pear. So there's in this Chatmosa little gallery walk treasure trove, you see all sorts of things. You'll see all the shows from this week. We'll be sunsetting them on Friday at about midnight, and then they'll live on. You'll see this is where we had Ani. She was one of our guests. And then we have just everything from the week. But slide 12, if you look for slide 12, this is where you see it says vocal eyes, and there's little eyeballs. So we're leaning into the puns. This is where you can sign up for the workshop tomorrow. And that's just really to be in the studio, the Chatmosa area, like the Chatmosa playground. Right. We are still going to be live streaming it just so everybody can experience it. But if you want to be in the Chatmosa, we'll help you get there tomorrow by just signing up. And yeah, and this is today's show.
I put the link up on the chat on both Chatmosa and on X.
Ooh, yeah. So X is probably going to be easier because this is what it looks like. Oh yeah, on Restream. Remember this. No, just kidding.
Wow.
Easiest thing to do is to go to the Chatmosa and click on the link, or go to X and click on the link. Or just if you have a really good photographic memory. So yeah. But I want to. Oh, go ahead.
Can they not like? Yeah,
you can click on it. Yeah, if you just go to Chatmosa and find slide 12, you can just click on the Jumbotron and it opens up right here. That's the magic of Chatmosa. One of the magics. One of the other ones is we can go to like Mrs. Pixel right here. We can send her a message in Chatmosa. We can I can remove her from the set. I won't. But the most important thing is this platform connects X, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Microsoft, and Google. All 6 of those you can log in from, and then it just puts you in this social audio environment where everybody can turn on their camera as well, and then you can go right to Mrs. Pixel's profile and see all the amazing things that she has. Here about PEAR. I know you have a lot of projects going on. There's Infineon. There's all sorts of things. So maybe now is a good time, actually, Mrs. P, to kick the mic back over to you, and then if you could tell us a little bit about your projects, what you're working on now, what's your motivation?
Yeah. Okay. So great. Awesome. Love to talk all about that stuff because we're all over the shop, but lots of big things coming. Right now, we've been working on a massive grind for a layer 2 ETH blockchain that has launched its own token launcher to rival the likes of Solana, which is Pump Fun on Solana token launcher that most people utilize currently on the market. So right now there's nothing like it for ETH, for the ETH side, and it is multi-chain, so it will not be predominantly ETH, but that's the main market that we're working on capturing. I believe it's like several different chains. It's Infineon, the native, Binance, and Base. Right now, currently, and growing with lots of massive innovations surrounding this blockchain that I could just talk about all day. But this is currently live, just launching. We have the PEAR-bot running live on the Infineon chain, which is also multi-chain, which will be leveraging support for this current show in the future, which doesn't exist, only the now. But I'm just telling you, buckle up. Big
well
things
played.
are coming. And as well, we've got some events coming up in the next couple of months. We'll be attending some nice crypto events where we're getting some eyes on for our mass adoption coming in the future. So this is the grind, and it's been round the clock. Mr. Pixel doesn't sleep anymore, and I mean that
Literally.
1,000%.
So,
And then, of course, we have our wee one, our toddler, too, as well, that has, got me going around the clock. So,
oh yeah.
but things are starting to pace and want to be more present here with everybody as this grows. And I just love everything about the Now Show and karaoke and all the things. So
Yay!
we're super pumped here.
Well, we love you, and for the there's some listeners that probably the last 2 minutes you were talking, it was kind of like Greek or like a different language,
Neat.
and that's let me just say that's how it was for me even like a few months ago. I started learning about Web3 and blockchain. And sorry, I'm just like playing with these music notes on the PEAR website. So it's really fun. I don't know why. It's like my own version of a Zen sandbox.
Great. It's cathartic.
Yeah, it is cathartic. Okay, so you can get there in Chatmost as well. But here, let me just speak to this a little bit. So there's.
I'm one of those guys. You say crypto, you say blockchain, and that's about as far as I get. After it's la, 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 la.
Or like that teacher on Charlie Brown, like yeah.
Tell me like if I was in third grade.
Yeah, for reals.
Yeah. So I know Mrs. P. There's a term for when you're just kind of getting into it. It's noob, right? Or noob.
Normie.
The noobs and the normies. I still want to make a band called the Noobs and the Normies. I really think we should do that. And that's what I think that the age that we're in right now is. It's getting a lot more democratized and digestible as far as all of this is concerned. There's a lot of things that are going on like underneath, like you said earlier, you referenced layer 2 ETH. I'm only just myself beginning to understand really what that means, but that's one of the things about Web3 that I just want to turn people's attention to, is that it's community that is the most important part of it, and it's the organic community, and it's the communities that are here for the long haul, the long game, the people that are saying, if you hear somebody talking about hold your tokens, that's the kind of people that you typically want to find, just in my opinion, because they have long-term, far-reaching plans about building a community that is more for the people and to bring upon connections, opportunities, generational wealth, all these kind of things that we hear about in kind of an ancillary capacity. But that's, I think, paramount. That is paramount to understanding the why for Web3.
Yes.
So yeah, any other comments on like how do you go from like noob or normie to like integrated or like connected?
Well, this is very trepidatious because really it's a personal journey. So it's a type of thing you have to do your own research, because no one can give you that scope, and it really is a gamble at every twist and turn. So until you have the experience, you get into the trenches, as they say. Trench work is like the grind, and you're diving into communities, you're communicating, cross-pollinating with people, finding out what is this community offering? Are they long-term, like you said, Dan? Is everybody holding? Is it stable? And that's the uniqueness that Infineon blockchain is bringing versus the Solana style pump and dump phenomenon that's losing ground here in the meme space. But just so everybody knows, the meme coin era is the dominant play in finance, right? Like it has dominated all markets across all boards. Pepe coin, which is like the derivative of PEAR here, the meme, which is was one of the most dominant tokens for a long time, and currently I think maybe Fartcoin has surpassed it. let that sink in.
Yeah,
Um,
I know. You heard her
let
right.
that
You heard
sink
her right.
New
in.
world, right?
Let that stink in.
that
Right.
stinks. Whew.
So
Sorry.
yeah, for perspective, like it's a huge global market, and Infineon is trying to change the pump and dump game where we've got things in place that make the floor safe. And when I say floor, you're in everyone's community investment. We've figured out a way to get rid of the sniper bots that, you know, these risks that make the community so volatile. But this is a new project. It's just recently dropped. But to further your point, it's bringing a more decentralized nature into these projects, creating more symbiosis in community, and just like leveling the playing field so everyone can rise with the tide and people aren't feeling so ripped off by the culture. Forming better bonds, networking relationships, and it's just a beautiful like an asset to hold when you have found out who your people are, who you drive with, who you rise with, who you invest with. It's an amazing landscape and something to definitely look into. I think in the future, like it's meme coins are not going away. It's a great way to learn about the blockchain and the nature of decentralization.
So I want to jump in here as a noob. I don't know the difference between a noob and what was the other word you used?
Normie.
Normie, yeah.
Noobs and normies.
I know for sure I'm not a normie because that sounds way too normal.
You're
But
definitely not.
right.
You're not a normie.
But here's what my ears are hearing. I don't understand the words yet, and I don't know what they're associated. But there's a couple things that jumped out that you said that make me very interested, because you talked about decentralization and you talked about accessibility for all in community. Now, those three things are three things that aren't the first thing that comes to mind when I think blockchain, or at least I haven't, because I don't know what it's about. And I hear all these words I don't have definitions for. And so I'm on the outside looking in going, I think people are doing something cool, but I don't know the language yet, right? But then you talk about the blockchain itself, which I still don't understand. I couldn't tell you a thing about it, but that it's an opportunity for the everyday average person to be able to be in the financial market without all the layers of all the higher ups,
Bureaucracy,
regulations, and all the people who have to take a cut in order for me to invest in anything. And now I get to be my own bank, and I get to do it in community with people who are still trying to figure it out as well, and some are ahead of me, some are
bingo.
behind me, right? And now, so I've got accessibility, it's decentralized, and I can do it in a community. And as you said, it's a highly personalized journey. So I got to find a community, one that I fit with, one that I can trust, and it feels like it's home to me. And then together we can make this exploration. Is that a pretty good?
Yeah, that's a great synopsis. That takes you right straight out of the noob category into
You're no longer. You've graduated. Dun,
Space.
dun, dun,
Welcome
dun,
aboard.
dun,
Thank you. I'd
dun.
like to thank all the children, all the people that made this possible.
All the meme coins.
You understand more
Is
than
there-
most
is there a
already, I'd
newbie?
say. You're ahead
Is there
of
a
the curve.
newbie? Is there a newbie community, or
Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. Say that again.
is there a newbie community?
Communities are pretty welcoming to newbies. Like most projects just want to target people that haven't grasped this, and so they tend to be very welcoming and encouraging. You can find a lot of people that in these communities that will assist you in unexpected ways. And
I can confirm that. The one thing I've found is that anytime I start bringing up blockchain or crypto and I say I don't know what I'm talking about, immediately somebody says, I can help you. I mean, like within seconds of it coming out of my mouth, somebody's like, I can help you. And it's not like, oh, I can take advantage of you because you're a noob. It's, I want you to be able to win. I want to bring you into this strange new world. And so follow me. And I got to tell you, that's pretty remarkable considering I'm really on the outside. But I don't see an outsider. They say, hey, I was just there like 2 months ago or 3 weeks ago or 5 days ago. Come on, let me show you what I know. Right.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. People want to grow in this space, and they feel like it's their duty to to help prepare people, educate people, because the nature of this decentralization, it just kind of encourages that type of growth, and so it happens very organically.
Yes.
Yeah, and well, I just wanted to hop in with one of the observations I made, just kind of having a marginal level of experience with it. Not by any means am I beyond the realm of noob, but what I notice is that relationship and relational capacity is really the most important thing to focus on. And sometimes I've seen in whether it's a trade or a pump or a dump or whatever, then there's that relationship. If that's not considered, if the relationship is actually what's on the table and is being bartered for something monetary, then that's where communities tend to fall apart, because it's the difference to me between value and worth. When you're talking about worth, you're talking about something purely monetary. And it's just, what is your net worth? What is that worth? How many of this currency is that worth? What's the exchange rate? But when you're talking about value, that's where we have the human element. It's worth plus emotion, plus that tie and that bond. And that, to grow that and growing relational capacity, you're going to have ways that can get you out of a scrape. If you make a bad decision about worth, then you've got this community that can say, okay, well, that sucked. Here's some different possible ways we can get through it. But the flip side that I've seen is, well, that was a mistake. Sorry, can't help you. That was really dumb.
Yeah.
To bring it into like real world context, and then we'll get back to Mrs. Pixels. Like, to me, what you're describing here, and again, I am on the outside looking in, is the difference between a credit union and a bank. Because in a bank, it's all about profit, and they care far more about your money than they care about you in general. In a credit union,
And they care about your debt.
right? In a credit union, you're a member, so they are invested in your success. As a credit union, it's a community of people where the people who are on the staff of the credit union treat you like one of them, because they're a member and you're a member, and they all win together. So this is a difference between a bank, where the bank is about the money and the debt and the profit, and the credit union, where it's about the people and the members and the shared experience. That sounds to me like kind of reflected in the blockchain stuff you're talking about.
Yeah, yes, it's powerful. And it happens, it spreads like wildfire when you've got innovators coming together and everybody's working for each other and with each other. They tend to push really hard and form teams, much like you guys are doing, by the way. And I really appreciate all the efforts here, because what's going on here right now is really special and awesome. And like you said, like, this has never happened before. This show is an innovation of minds in this Web3 space, that's evolving like crazy because of the nature of decentralization. Like, there's no glass ceiling here.
I love it. Well, I do want to just highlight, and it's time to get into kind of our wrapping up energy, which is all interesting.
Already?
I know. I wanted to highlight, just if you are somebody that's new to this Web 1, Web 2, Web 3, all the things. I did make a series of 6 videos like 2 years ago when I started learning about this myself. So this one in particular is my favorite one, because this is myself and my daughter. We collaborated on making an animated video. And she's just basically asking the question, like, what's the difference between Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3? What is this? What am I hearing? And there's a little bit of salty humor, but it's also beginner friendly. So that's where I think anybody here on this stage right now is somebody you could approach and get some beginner friendly responses. Some of us are just hearing about this, and some of us are like kind of a little experience, and then you've got the Mrs. Pixels and Mr. Pixels of the world that are pretty awesome tour guides, since it's a personal journey. So I just wanted to highlight that. I put that one video there. I'll probably sprinkle some more in later. But I did want to get to our drawing portion and artwork, because I think we landed on a really important theme around crypto and Web3 and blockchain and all the things. So Mrs. Pix, I didn't ask you ahead of time, but what is something that we can use as a seed for a prompt and create something that our viewers can draw? I think you've seen our drawing things before. I don't think I showed Mary and Mojo yet even, but this is the octopus I did, and when I was live with a school in the Philippines with Global Lighthouse Studios and Lady Rocket, and so I made a little space octopus.
Vibes, love it.
I think my favorite one so far, and I know that especially Mr. Pixel will get a kick out of this. This is the one I did on St. Patrick's Day.
He's smiling.
Yeah. Woo-hoo, yes. I'm Mr. P.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo. We have a
doing?
surprise guest.
Just grinding away here in the background. I gotta come on Sunday.
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
The door is always open.
Really.
Hey, Mojo, I gotta hit you up too soon, my friend. I've been so busy lately, but I haven't forgotten about you. I gotta get on a call soon.
Don't forget to sleep, sir. It's very important.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
I don't have time for that.
He's crazy. You're the one that's crazy, Mr. Pixel.
You so crazy. All right. So with this prompt, we usually use Pixio. I think you guys can see it on the screen, right?
Yep.
Okay. So what? So like, what is your favorite color? I don't know where. What do you think? What can we kind of prompt into this coloring book style image that we can have folks draw? And this is going to catch on, by the way. I'm manifesting this. People are going to start drawing and posting. I just know it.
Yes.
So what do you think in our conversation about Web3, connections, the orchard, pairs, Pepe, all the things? What should we draw?
Wow. The intensity of this now moment.
I know.
We should draw a puzzle piece.
Ooh.
Like it.
Nice.
And what's the context of the puzzle piece?
How
Or maybe a key because you
key.
possess the key to your wallet, right? You're the banker. You are in possession of your financial freedom. So maybe keys are really important in crypto, and keeping your keys safe is a huge responsibility as your own personal banker.
Right. It'd be like a skeleton key, the old style skeleton.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good fancy.
And then how can we get crypto or finances or like a key that is
So it's unlocking a door to your financial freedom, something along those lines.
ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what this.
Or
All right. I'll read the whole prompt because I have the same when we're doing these coloring book style ones. I have the same prompt that usually works pretty well.
Right.
So it's my prompt is a stupid simple coloring book black and white line drawing of a skeleton key that is unlocking a door to financial freedom. Let's see. Drum roll, please. Okay. I don't see the financial freedom, but it's a nice key. That is a good looking key.
That's okay. The key represents a lot. So keeping your keys safe, just that concept alone, so many people in this space have lost their Bitcoin keys, for example. Everybody knows somebody that bought Bitcoin when it was in its infancy and cannot find their keys. Like, could have been rich, could be millionaires, but
their Bitcoins are just sitting out there.
It's gone because they wrote it down in a notepad somewhere and the notepad got thrown out. Tragic story after tragic story. This happens a lot.
Yikes.
Oh, look at that. This one looks like a safe almost. You see this one?
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, there's a little like S down. Should we
little dollar
Dollar
sign.
Yeah.
Should we put a P
Yeah.
on the, like P for pear
Yeah.
with I'll just say capital P. I'll just see what it does. I'm just adding random words right now, and then it's giving me different results. That's why I love AI. I swear my brain is AI. Pretty sure.
Stop all that swearing
I
after
love
watching
it.
that was so.
Ooh, that did not work. I'll keep. Yeah, you guys keep going.
While you're doing that, can I announce? Okay, tomorrow is our
Ooh, yes.
vocalize workshop. For that, please do. We need more participants, and also if you are a creative individual that would love to be on our show, just also where can they let you know, Dan?
There's actually I'll post that in the Jumbotron as well. Oh, look at this.
I like that.
I think we did it. There's that.
Boom,
Yeah,
that's it.
sometimes it's just a matter of the order
Yeah,
for that you put the words in.
But that's true. That's true even of the crypto key she's talking about. If you get the letters or numbers in the wrong order, it will open nothing. Right. So
Right.
keep the letters and the numbers in order actually matters.
It is one of those
making
few times in life it's all or nothing. Yes. Have
So here's
a place to store things.
Here's a metaphor that came to mind. Just my mind works in metaphors. It's the pictures in which I understand the world, and so I was thinking of this sailing metaphor. I'm not sure why, but it was almost like Web3 is a bunch of people that are they're on a ship now, and there's a lot of people on the outside like, where are you going? I don't know if I want to be on that ship or not. And they're saying, welcome aboard the member ship. Right? We talked about membership from.
Oh wow! What?
Yeah. So it's like Web3 is like these people who they found the boat. They're on it together, and they're not even quite sure where it's going to go.
Yes.
But they want you to be aboard the membership, and let's go sailing together, right?
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Really, I love it.
Sailing's an adventure. There's a whole lot of elements you can't control, and so you are always at the mercy of the wind and the waves. But if you learn how to navigate it well, you can have a spectacular adventure.
Wow, you need to be the news correspondent for all of Web3.
So good. You're so good. Awesome.
So
Yeah.
it brought a song to mind, but I don't want to start the song until you've had a chance to say your thank yous, and then we got 2 minutes, so we gotta.
I'm gonna just say thank you, and then thanks for the song. I'll post the everything about the workshop tomorrow in the Jumbotron, so folks can find it. And yeah, looking forward to that workshop, and everybody's welcome, all levels. So
yeah, and also how to be part of our show. You're gonna post that as well.
I will post that as well.
Thank you so much.
And then any final words, Mrs. Pixel?
My eternal gratitude to you all for making this such an amazing space. I just can't say it enough. My heart is with you guys in spirit, even when I'm not in attendance, but I'm trying to get better at that because I just have loved every bit of this, and my energy is through the roof here, and just I'm truly excited, you guys.
Awesome.
We feel it. All right, go for it, Mojo.
All right, this is metaphorical theme song for Web3 based on our conversation today. I'm sailing away, set an open course for the virgin sea. 'Cause I've got to be free to face the life that's ahead of me. On board, I'm the captain, so climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow on every shore, and I'll try, oh Lord, I'll try to carry on. And I look to the sea, reflections in the waves spark my memory. Some happy, some sad. I think of childhood friends and the dreams we had. We lived happily forever. So the story goes, somehow we missed out on that pot of gold, but we'll try best that we can to carry on. A gathering of angels appeared above my head, sang to me this song of hope, and this is what they said. They said, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. I thought that they were angels, but to my surprise, I climbed aboard their crypto and headed for the sky.
Ooh.
Singing, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Woo!
Yay!
All right, make a beautiful day, everybody. See you tomorrow at the workshop.
Peace
Much
out.
love, everyone.
Or tonight or today at karaoke.
Today is
Karaoke
see you at
too.
karaoke, 3 o'clock
Yes.
PDT. Bye.
Pew, 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 pew.